The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
Today we are doing a deep dive that sent me for a bit of a loop when I first saw the listener request.
Oh, yeah.
Because today we're talking beaches.
Okay.
But not just any beaches.
All right.
Serbian beaches.
Taking it to Serbia.
Yeah, so I got this request from a listener, and my first thought was, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Serbia is landlocked, isn't it?
It is very much landlocked. Yeah. No ocean views to be had in Serbia.
Right. It's smack dab in the middle of Europe.
Yep. That's right. So how
right. But that's what makes it interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is what we're here for. We're looking at these things that you wouldn't expect. And it turns out that Serbia actually has kind of a cool relationship with beaches, even though they are landlocked.
Okay.
And it all comes from how they look at their rivers and their lakes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to be honest with you. When I think landlocked country beaches are not the first thing that come to mind. I'm thinking, mountains, forests, like you said, maybe a lake here or there, something picturesque.
Yeah.
But like sandy beaches where you're out there with your, beach umbrella.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I totally get it. You think landlocked, you think land activity.
Exactly.
Not necessarily water recreation, but it makes sense when you think about it, right? Because what's the big deal in Serbia?
Okay.
The Danube River.
Oh, the Danube.
That is a major deal. It is the second longest river in all of Europe, and it cuts right through Serbia.
Yeah.
So what happens when you have a big, beautiful river flowing through a country?
You get beaches.
You get beaches along the banks.
So we're talking like, instead of the ocean, you're just kicking it on the Danube.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Sipping on a Serbian drink. I don't know what they drink in Serbia, but, whatever it is, you're sipping on it.
Slivovitz.
There you go. Slivovitz.
I actually think I have some of that in my liquor cabinet.
Oh, there we go. We'll crack it open later.
But, I mean, is it really comparable, though? I mean, you're not going to get that, salty air, the crashing waves. You're on a river.
That's true. It's definitely going to be a different vibe than being on the ocean.
Right.
But what's fascinating is how much Serbia has really embraced the river beaches that they do have.
Okay.
Your research mentioned Ada Ciganlija. It's a river island right there in Belgrade. And it's got these sandy beaches. They have beach bars. They have volleyball courts set up.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so you can be out there, you can be playing volleyball, you can be hanging out at the beach bar, sipping your slivovitz as the sun sets over the Danube. I mean, it's still pretty great.
That sounds really nice, actually.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very different than we're picturing, but a really cool experience.
Okay, so you're telling me it's not just, making do with what you have. They've leaned into this.
They've leaned into it. They've created a whole culture around it.
Okay.
And the Danube's not the only place.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. Yeah, you had it in your research that there were some other details.
That's right, because I couldn't believe that the Danube was the only thing going on here.
Well, you were right to not believe that because there's a whole network of lakes in Serbia as well, and some of them have just amazing beaches and spa resorts, too.
What? So they're a double whammy landlocked country.
That's right.
But they've got these lakes.
They've got it all figured out.
With beaches.
Mm-hmm. And spa resorts. So, one of the big ones is Silver Lake.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of this one?
I haven't, but I am adding it to the list.
Oh, yeah. This one's going on the list.
Yeah.
This is in eastern Serbia, and it is known for these crystal clear waters, sandy beaches, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and there's all sorts of water sports you can do there.
Wow. Okay, so we went from rivers to lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Serbia's got this whole secret network of beaches that nobody even knows about.
Yeah, it's like a whole other side of Serbia that most people just don't realize is there.
Right. And, most people, when they think about, vacation destinations in Europe, they're thinking about, the Mediterranean, or they're thinking about,
Right. France, Spain, all those places.
Yeah. And Serbia is kind of, it's like this, hidden gem over here just doing its own thing.
Well, and think about this, too. A lot of these lakes, like Silver Lake, are fed by natural mineral springs.
Okay.
So that means they're full of all these good minerals, which makes them perfect for spa resorts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So not only can you find these unexpected beaches, but then you can go for a spa day after.
So you can spend all day at the beach and then go to like a mud bath.
Exactly. Mud baths, massages, all sorts of wellness treatments. They've got it all.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. From like, never even considering Serbia to like, now I need to take a trip out there.
Right. It just shows you how much is out there.
Absolutely. And that it's important to like, challenge your assumptions about places because you really never know.
Exactly. You might discover your new favorite vacation spot.
Wow, this has been amazing. So to our listener, if you are out there and you're looking for a truly unique travel experience, maybe give Serbia a try.
You never know. You might just love it.
And for everyone else listening, let us know in the comments what hidden gems have you uncovered in your travels around the world.
We'd love to hear about them.
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's deep dive. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.